Hello, Die. Glad to see that you didn't, well, die. Would have been a shame. No one wants to see anyone off themselves. That prevents us from having much fun. Anyhow, on to the subject at hand, I suppose. This whole killing yourself for a research paper thing. Well, what to say about that? It seems to me like you could have come up with a much better idea than to off yourself for a research paper if you weren't looking for attention. Which is why I believe this would be a combination of factors. We're talking about, yeah, maybe you did it for a research paper, and the lulz, and the attention. But I would not try to cut out the attention part by any means. The methodology that you used in your video quite clearly shows that, because, let's see, child porn, suicide, prison for 20 years, exile from the land that everyone knows that you love so much. Yeah, it's pretty much tailored for attention. And, you know, maybe you could say that it was tailored for shock as well, but it goes hand in hand. And you wouldn't do one without acknowledging the other. Now, I hope and pray, even though I'm not a religious person, that you told everybody close to you, or that was friends with you, or what have you, even on the internet, about this beforehand. Chances are, though, you missed some people, you didn't tell some people, you didn't even know some people would love to hear this information. Therefore, you probably pulled quite the asshole move, and basically fucked with some people that didn't deserve to be fucked with. And for that, you're a jerkwad. For me, let's face it, you're an anonymous face on YouTube. I don't want anyone to kill themselves, but at the end of the day, I never knew you. And yeah, maybe it's kind of sad and cruel that that's the way that things work. But without knowing you, I have no idea who you really are. And without knowing who you really are, I have no idea if you would be missed or not, by me or others. So, whoop. Now, let's go on a little bit more. You can't believe that people would believe in the suicide and child porn and what have you. But look in the day and age we live in. There is a reason the term "anhero" was coined. People suiciding over really stupid shit. Oh my god, I broke up with this person, it's not worth living. Oh my god, I didn't get to go to the prom with this person, it's not worth living. Oh my god, this job turned me down. I might actually have to downgrade to a smaller place. My life is not worth living. I'm rich, I'm famous, everyone loves me. Life is not worth living. It goes on and on. And let's look at this here. You're an anonymous troll on YouTube, wearing a mask and a hat, going off on random people, trolling, ranging between humorous and stupid, which I suppose we all do at times. And you've also created, what is it at your own count, I believe, upwards of 60 accounts to continue the trolling. Considering this is what we know of you on YouTube, and we don't even know the real life person, impressions matter on this one. Those are not exactly the impressions of a well-balanced, psychologically a sound person. So, I don't know how you could really be surprised that some people might feel that it's possible that you could off yourself. Now, getting on to your hypothesis itself. I'm sorry, but if that is your hypothesis, honestly your hypothesis, and you really are pursuing that field, you either need a lot of work, or perhaps you should reconsider and go for a different field. Your hypothesis was crap. I don't mean this to be negative. I'm telling you straight up, your hypothesis was crap. I could walk into a bar. I could walk into a normal room. Pretty much any situation I could walk into and ask a bunch of people that situation. Most people would either come up with that situation or more than likely something better. Because the hypothesis required the minimum of thought, it was elementary, and actually pretty stupid in the end. It's pretty much an exact example of a false dichotomy. You completely cut out the grayscale, and as such, you immediately doomed yourself to massive failure. There is no way that would have succeeded. Unless, of course, you won the lottery's chance of random selection and basically lucked out on probability from a limited selection of people. However, this is not that 1 in a billion chance. You failed. Now, this begs the question, which I think is the likely answer to this entire endeavor, which is exactly what you claimed it not to be. Was this all indeed just for attention? Considering what I know of you, and your intelligence, and your videos and everything, I would say hell yes. This was a bid for attention. Poor Dai was not getting enough attention. So he killed himself online. Because, let's be honest, you're smarter than to come up with that shitty hypothesis. And with that, I bid you adieu, good sir.